Hello and welcome to another Bloodborne Extra with your host Maximilian Swag. This video will be covering the Nightmare Frontier and possibly the Amygdala boss. There are two ways to get to the Nightmare Frontier. One is with the tonsil stone you get from patches after the blood moon descends. You can go to the Amygdala that is guarding the entrance to the unseen village, and it will pick you up, and if you have the tonsil stone you will not die. However, if you don't have it, then you will. The other way is by going down from the second floor of the lecture theater, or the lecture building. That is a bit later in the game, but it means that you don't have to. Main enemies in this area are silver beasts, crawlers, and yetis, with quite a few of these scurrying beasts peppered throughout the area, mostly near the end. There are also two hunters just in the area after this. One uses a pistol, the other uses a blunderbuss. The one that uses the blunderbuss tends to use his ranged attacks more than his melee ones. Now they should be around here somewhere. Ah, there's one. And a scurrying beast that I'm going to let get away. Now there should be another with a threaded cane and blunderbuss, as I mentioned earlier. There's the bell-ringing woman. Anyways, up here is an item. Fading Lake Carol rune. Just a bit of a boost to the defense. Some knowledge. Now, that item is a trap because of the Luran Silver Beast that is around. Ah, so you finally decided to show your face. Okay, that's both of the hunters dealt with. Should drop a lead elixir. The Nightmare Frontier is one of the foremost places for finding lead elixir. Now proceed into this next area. Hit that once and get out of the way of a rock that's going to be coming. Okay, I didn't get out of the way, and I died. Sorry about that, internet dropped for a second. Well, anyways, I'm just going to run through that first area. The rocks thrown by the eddies generally kill you in one hit if they hit you directly, and they can even damage you just by breaking apart and having pieces of them fly into you. So watch out for that. I knew it was coming and I still wasn't safe. Okay, take two. See, even the shards can hurt you. Just by tapping you. Missed it. Anyways, go up here, take cover behind this obelisk. Continue up into the next patch of area. Now, this is a shortcut to the beginning of the level. I'm going to have to go back. You need to go right off the end of that fallen tombstone. Make it drop down and form a path to just before where I am now. Oh, I'm gonna take care of this Yeti as well. I don't want any more rocks coming my way. There we go. Path created. Now up here is... well, up here are several tunnels leading into the next area. Or paths, rather. Not all of them are tunnels like this. It doesn't have a roof. And there should be a way to get to the bell-ringing woman from... no, it is from the swamp down below. I am sorry, I was mistaken. Now those shining coins is a trap from this Patches the Spider. You can see him there. He'll come down and push you off into the swamp below. I don't want to do that, but if you do, be my guest. those crawlers are ubiquitously scattered across this poison swamp. And of course there are more Yetis throwing rocks, so be aware. This way is the way forwards, behind this Yeti through the tunnel. Oh. Well, that came out of nowhere. Well, anyways, this will provide me an opportunity to properly use the shortcut from earlier. Past the crawlers. Run away from rock-throwing Yetis. Now in this next area you're going to want to be at full health because there's a brain trust that is, I'm fairly certain, inescapable, the frenzy that it will inflict on you. Oh, and this is the end for me, because I will not have enough health to survive both the frenzy and the grappling. Take 4. If you are pushed by patches into the smaller swamp, you will be able to find a hunter's tool, the messenger's gift, I believe. It is at the antithetical end of that area that he pushes you down into. Okay. That's one brain trust down. There are a few more in the caverns below here, but I won't be going there as I do not wish to die like a bitch again. Now it is in this area where you will find a plethora of scurrying beasts. It will grant you bloodstone shards aplenty, but they have a tendency to throw themselves off of the edge so that you cannot get their treasures. Now, the second shortcut is just up here past Aloran Silver Beast. It is a stone elevator that you'll be able to activate by stepping onto a panel in the middle of it. And I will be taking on the Great One known as Amygdala, or to patches, Lord Amygdala. That implies, of course, that it has some sort of kingdom, probably that being the Nightmare Frontier, and that its subjects, most likely the residents of the Nightmare Frontier, owe fealty to it. Now watch the top of the tower. It should form there and drop down. Yes. Now Ludwig's Holy Blade is a great weapon for dealing with the Amygdala, because it has an overhead swing as its L2 attack, which allows you to hit Amygdala's head and arms more easily. It's also possible to hit your head and arms with a strong thrust attack, but it takes aim. All in all, it's not a very difficult boss fight. The much more difficult version of this is in the Cursed and Defiled Mary Palace. And you'll find the version of Amygdala that will face you when you have about half health. fighting it. Okay, so that's the Nightmare Frontier. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more. New videos every so often. Have a great day.